Hello everyone, welcome to the demonstration of APPSeCONNECT. In today's video, I am going to show you how we can automate the business processes between two applications using APPSeCONNECT. In today's video, I am going to show you a live demonstration between two applications. One is our back office ERP, which is Sage 300. Another one is our CRM platform, that is Salesforce CRM. So let me tell you first, what is APPSeCONNECT? So AppSeConnect is an iPaaS or integrated platform as a service. AppSeConnect basically transfers the data from one application to another application. It doesn't store or contains any kind of data. Now AppSeConnect has two components. One is the cloud portal, which is also known as portal.appseconnect.com. So this is our cloud portal. Here you can see we have chosen different applications from this app page and we can make the connections as per our business requirements. For today's demonstration purpose, we have made this connection which is Salesforce and Sage, between Salesforce and Sage. Now one thing you can notice over here that every connection is bidirectional. So for the Sage Salesforce connection, we have a connection from Salesforce to Sage to send the data from Salesforce to Sage direction, as well as we have a connection to send the data from Sage to Salesforce direction as well. And if we just open up any of our connection, here we can see we have configured different integration points over here as per our business requirements. So here what we do actually, we do all the mappings like value mappings, field mappings, and we do also maintain the lookups over here. So in this cloud portal, we do all the mappings so that we can automate the business processes in between two applications, or we can do the integration between two applications. So this is the cloud portal and how it works. Apart from that, if the applications that we will be using, if they are available on a cloud server, in that case, we will be using a cloud agent as our integration engine. But in case of the on-premise application, means any of our application if they are available in an on-premise environment, in that case we have to do all the mappings over here in the cloud portal, but for the integration purpose we have to install a small piece of software which is also known as AppSeConnect agent in the same platform or in the same environment where one of our application or on-premise application has been installed. So let me show you how AppSeConnect agent looks like. So here you can see this is the AppSeConnect agent. Basically this will be working as the integration engine between two applications. So it will do all the synchronization and we can automate all the synchronization from this AppSeConnect agent. Now the first thing that I am going to show you is the details about this AppSeConnect agent. So the first thing is the app configuration page. Whatever the applications that we will be using, we have to validate those applications with the credentials in this app configuration page. So here you can see for the Sage 300, we have to put the base URL, username, password, and other details to validate that particular Sage platform over here. And the another application that we are using over here is the Salesforce. So for Salesforce as well, we have to put all the valid credentials like username, password, callback URL, consumer secret, security token, and another things over here. Once we validate these particular applications, then the AppSeConnect will recognize in between which two applications or for which particular accounts we have to do the integration. Now the next page is the connection page. Depending on the connections that we have used, that we have created in the cloud portal, those connections will be showing over here. And to do the integration, we have to simply check this checkbox for that particular connection. Once we have checked this box, or we have simply enabled the synchronization for this particular connection, we can see this particular connection along with the integration points over here in the synchronization panel or sync panel. So here in the sync panel, here you can see these are the integration points that we have configured in the cloud portal. Now we can do the integration in two modes. One is in manual mode. For manual mode, we have to simply trigger this triangular option or the sync button. And for the auto mode, we have to toggle this particular button. Then it will change into the auto synchronization mode. And to set up all the settings for this auto mode, we have to go to this settings panel where we have to set up the interval for the auto synchronization. So we can make the repeat or make the repetition here minutely, hourly, or in daily basis. And here we can put a number like after how many minutes or hours or how many days we have to synchronize the data. So once we save the details and we can set the interval over here, the auto synchronization will be automatically done. It will synchronize a chunk of data in between the interval. For this demonstration purpose, I'm going to show you this integration in manual mode. The next thing I'm going to show you is this resync bucket. This resync bucket actually shows the status of each synchronization, whether it is successfully synchronized or it has been failed or it has been unprocessed or it has skipped. So whether any synchronization has been skipped or unprocessed, you can simply check those synchronizations and you can again resync those datas by clicking on this resync button. The next thing is this transaction log. So here, according to the timestamp, you can get the detailed information about each and every synchronization over here. So here you can check whether any error has been occurred or not. If occurred, then what kind of error has been occurred, what is the information about that error, and what is the status about that particular synchronization as well. So this is the transaction log where we can see the detailed information about every synchronization. Now this is all about the AppSeConnect agent. Now one thing I just forgot to mention, that is the credentials that we will be using to log into the cloud portal. We have to use the same credentials to enter into in this particular AppSeConnect agent. Let's start the demonstration between Salesforce and Sage 300. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new account in the Salesforce application. So for that, I will jump into the Salesforce CRM platform. So this is our demo Salesforce platform, which is connected to the demo database company of Sage 300. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I will create a new account over here. So for that, I will create a new account and I will fill out all the mandatory details over here. So let's create a new account. So I'm just naming it as Nikon Company. The next thing is I will put here a random phone number. I will put here an email address. So I'm just filling up with some random or demo email address. The next thing is I'm going to fill up all the billing and shipping details about this account. So I'm just taking some demo addresses over here, and I am keeping billing and shipping details same. So once I have copied the billing address to the shipping address, I'm going to save this new account. Now once the new account has been created, the next step is I will assign a new contact person for this account. So for that, I will put the first name of the contact person. So I will put the first name and the last name. After that, I will put a email address for this particular contact person. And again, I will fill up with some demo addresses. So once I have filled up all the required or all the mandatory fields over here, next thing is I am going to save it. So in the Salesforce platform, I have already created the new account and a contact person for this new account. Now let's get straight jump into the AppSeConnect agent. So this is our AppSeConnect agent. Now from the Salesforce to Sage direction, first of all, I will trigger this integration point, which is account add. So let's start synchronizing the data. So once this data will be synchronized, we have here our Sage platform. Once the data will be synchronized, we can check over here under the customer section whether the account has been successfully synchronized or not. One thing I would like to tell you is that this customer or the account synchronization is bidirectional. We can either send the data from Salesforce to Sage 300, or if there are any existing Sage 300 customers whom we want to push in the Salesforce CRM as the account, we can also do that. And in future, if any account has been updated or if any customer has updated his or her details like phone numbers or the billing shipping addresses, we can maintain those informations as well. In that case, we can also configure another integration point, that is customer update or account update. By synchronization of these integration points, we can maintain the updated informations in both platforms. Now let's check. Under the account receivable section, we will go to the year customers, and in the customer section, and here I will search by the customer's name, or in this case regarding the account's name, whether the customer or the account has been successfully synchronized or not. So let's search by the account's name, or here it is known as customer's name. So it was Nikon. Okay, let's open it up. So here you can see this is the newly created account on Salesforce, and it has been successfully synchronized along with the details like the address details and the phone number and the email address. Now, if you can remember, then you can remember that we have also updated the details about the contacts in the Salesforce side. But here we cannot see any information regarding the contact person that we have added in the Salesforce. Now to synchronize the contact details of or the details of the contact person over here, we're going to trigger another touch point or the integration point, that is contact add. So the next thing is I'm going to trigger this contact add option, and once the contact add will be done, we can see the details over here as well. So the same thing for the Sage 300 as well. If there are any customers under which we have the contact persons, we can also fetch those contact persons so from Sage 300 to Salesforce side as well, and the updated informations we can also fetch them from Sage to Salesforce as well. So this contact person and the account add, this kind of integration points can work bi-directionally. Now I'm next going to just refresh this page again to see the details. So again I will go to the account receivable section. I will go to the customers, and I will again go to the customers section. Again I will search by the customer's name. So it was Nikon. Now let's see whether the contact person details has been synchronized or not. So here you can see this is the particular contact person that I have added in the Salesforce side under the Nikon account. The email address, the phone number, these things are successfully synchronized over here. So the contact and the account synchronization has been successfully done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new item in the Sage 300 platform. For that, I will go to the inventory control section, IC item and price lists, and the item section. Here I will create a new item over here. So for that, I will go to the add option. The first thing I will do is I will choose the structure code over here. So this is our structure code. I will choose the value, which is the color. So depending on the segments, our structure code or the SKU will be defined. The next thing is the style. Let's select large. The next thing is the color. I'm choosing here 2 and now selecting it. And I will create a new item over here. The next thing is we have to also choose the category from here. I'm just choosing up some random categories over here. And next up I will choose the account set code. Here I am choosing the FIFO. Okay, let's put some description for this particular item. Let's say the name of the item is boat earphones cherry blossom. So basically this is the name of the particular item that we have just created over here. So this is the item that we have made. Next thing is I will choose the units for this particular item. So for that, first of all I will add a new line. I will choose the unit. I'm choosing here the unit, and I will enable the stock keeping unit or the stock unit of measure. The next thing is I'm going to add the taxes over here. Let's say choose the GST or the goods and service tax. And from the optional fields, I will add the line and I will choose the field for the price over here. So here I have chosen the price, and under that I will put the value or the price for this particular item. So once everything has been added, our new item has been successfully created. Now again I will jump into the APPSeCONNECT agent. Now this time from Sage to Salesforce direction, I will trigger this integration point, which is product add. So I will simply trigger this point so that our item will be synchronized from Sage 300 to Salesforce platform. So this is our Salesforce platform. So once this product will be synchronized, we can check the products whether it has been synchronized or not under this product section. In case of products also, we can fetch the products either from Sage 300 to Salesforce side, or if there is any existing or newly created product in Salesforce, we can fetch those products from Salesforce to Sage 300 as well. Now let's check whether the product has been successfully synchronized or not. Let's refresh the page once again. Yes. So here you can see the newly created product, that is Boat Earphones Cherry Blossom, with the product code that we have made in the Sage 300 platform has been successfully synchronized. So let's check whether all the details has been successfully synchronized or not. Here you can see this is the exact price that we have put in the Sage 300 site. So all the details has been successfully synchronized over here. Now the next thing is I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new order for the newly created item against the newly created customer or the account that I have just made in this Salesforce account. Now the first thing is I'm going to place a new order. For that, I will choose the account name first. Let's search by the account's name, that was Nikon. Okay. So I'm again searching by the account name. So this is our company. The next thing is I will put the start date of the order. The next thing is I'm going to authorize the company. I will fill up all the billing and the shipping details of this particular order. So let's choose the customer authorization over here, and I will choose the order end date. And I will save this order, and under this order I'm going to add the product over here. So I will search by the product's name, that is boat. Let's search the product. So here you can see this is our product, Boat Earphones Cherry Blossom. I'm just choosing this particular product and I will select this particular product. So once the product has been chosen, I will put the quantity over here and I will save this product for this particular order. Now we have this order with the particular product details. Now the next thing is I'm going to activate this order. So since the order has been activated, the next step is I'm going to integrate this particular information from Salesforce to Sage 300. For that, from Salesforce to Sage direction, I will trigger this integration points, that is sales order add. Once this sales order has been synchronized, we can check it over Sage 300 platform whether it is particularly synchronized or not with all the details. So let's check into here. So in the Sage 300 platform, I will go to the order entry. Under order entry, we have the order entry transactions. And again, I will go to the order entry field. And under here, we can search by the order or the account name for the order. So let's search by the ship to name field. So let's search by the ship to name field. Here I will put the name of the account through which the order has been placed. So here you can see the order has been successfully synchronized from Salesforce to Sage 300 platform. Let's check whether all the details has been successfully synchronized or not. Here you can see we have chosen the product, that is boat earphones, and this is the order total or the order amount of this particular order. So here you can see all the details we have put there in the Salesforce platform for the particular order under Nikon account has been successfully synchronized over here. So these are the few integration points that we have configured for this particular demonstration purpose. I hope you have an idea about how AppSeConnect works. Thank you so much.